I will remind you the French context, which is quite different from others. First of all, we have a very comprehensive social protection system, quite above the floor, with some lacks and some failures in our system, but we have universal health insurance, we have a minimum income for almost all the population, we have family allowances, we have a pension system. And the result is that we have a very high level of social expenditures, less than 30% of our GDP, which is quite high. But we also have a quite high level of unemployment, above 10% of the active population right now. We also have a fraction of the population living under the poverty threshold, which is quite high compared to other poverty thresholds. The level of unemployment is even higher among the young population, with many precarious jobs. Before having a real job, they have to wait until 25 or 26. The proportion of the young people living under the poverty threshold is higher than the average population, and, which is the result of this data, I guess, young people in France have a very pessimistic feeling about. And some people said, well, it's a pity because during the military service, they learn respect, values, collective work, and so on and so on. So we created a non-military, civil service on a voluntary basis for male and female, and we had a tremendous success. So when we propose assignment to young people, we have more young people that we can accept. And it's interesting because it's not orthodox, it's not a good manner to make policies. Usually, you've been told one instrument, one objective. We took one instrument with many objectives, many purposes. Foster engagement. It's good to have young people who want to be committed in the society. Support for non-for-profit projects. NGOs who want to develop a project can have voluntary young people to help them. Increase employability. If you have this first experience, you will increase your employability. Mix young people from different backgrounds, rural and urban, with degrees and without degrees, from poor origin or from rich origin, and successful or unsuccessful. We give them a first experience, and we convey them social and civic values. We had measurements of that, and it's quite impressive. So, by this policy, we serve other policies, since reducing school dropout, for instance, which is a huge problem in France and in Europe in general, because we propose to young people, when they threaten to drop out, to make their voluntary service. And they keep 1 foot at school, 2 days a week they stay at school, and 3 days a week they are doing their civic service. 2 minutes about the Revenu de Solidarité Active, which is not translatable in any languages. In this case, we had one tool and two purposes. First was to improve the situation of the low-paid workers. In France, we have a minimum wage, as I said before, but you can be a part-time worker, especially when you're a woman, and especially when you're alone with children. You can not choose to be a part-time worker, but to be obliged. You can also be a full-time worker with children, and when you divide your total income by all the people in your household, you be under the poverty threshold. And we have an increasing number of working poor. So we have to find a solution. We can't increase the minimum wage, because otherwise you will put people to unemployment. So we have to find an additional income specific to these people. And we have the second goal, which makes sure that people who go back to work can earn more money to make work pay. Because when you are in a country with a minimum income, which is half of the minimum wage, 500 euros per month, if you take a job, part-time job for 500 euros a month, you won't earn 1 euro more, but you will work. So it's very bad. So we had to find a situation to ensure people who are unemployed at the minimal income that they will earn more money if they go back to work, even for 1 hour, and more if possible. So we designed a system which is very close to a system which is well known by economists, which is the income tax, negative income tax credit system, in which you have positive tax system. The more you earn money, the more you pay taxes. You have a negative income tax system. The less you earn money, the more you receive benefit, and it's proportional, it varies, and the reduction of your allowances is lower than the increase of your income thanks to your work. So we designed that with a barema which was proportional to the number of children and the level of wage, with a guarantee that if your wage increases by 100, your allowances will only be cut by 42. So if you earn 100 euros more, you will keep 58 in your pocket.